Mm.
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight. Just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end? And why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go. That I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
Apa ini anjir? Oh, wow. Whoa. This is pretty sick.
3, 2, 1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
Kaya segunda me hashtag is mijn moeder. Masih ada, Cok. Ya. Yaudah.
You're up. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. Found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind. Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you. I will worry until you're gone, and then I'll have total confidence in you. In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have two layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be painless, at least. No, you must remember everything. That's your role. The pendant needs this little sacrifice. I want to be sure it works. Don't be afraid. A few memories is a small price to pay for knowing you'll be safe. Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember. You and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Where that came from? We all rested together until it got dark. What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them in a pendant forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve of. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor, and that holds a piece of you.
Nothing. I remember who my dad was. I remember who my dad was. Nothing. I was born in the glow of my parents' love. Sweet wax honey. How I've tried to save things. Ancient perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost. Honey, wax, baby, waves. I was loved by people I have no memory of. Nothing. I used to see souls everywhere. Childhood. Too sweet, too old. I always wanted to experience new things. Granite, seaside, darkness. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. Your dad used to bring these flowers home from his climbs. They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped after he would climb less, maybe even retire. But he always wanted to explore, and the only direction to go was up. Maybe the Elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the Fitz ravine. We never found his body. But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace? A trace as strong as the flowers would still have their scent. Darling, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one. Can we put the flowers back, please? Yes, you're right. Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Cool, scratchy palm grains. A friend gave me this a long time ago. Creased paper lines. I take care of fragile things. My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure. Cool, battered brass. I always looked for other worlds. Aggressive, delicate, mineral. I look closely. My hand in my own hand. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, put your hand in the hand. Oh, I remember it so well. It's not as bad now, but in the old days, not many children lived long enough to grow up. We believed if a child could make it to the age of 9, they'd be all right. This print was made of your hand when you turned 9. Your father and I couldn't believe we really had a healthy girl. An old deep fear inside of me finally went away, and we saw you would just keep growing and growing, that everything was going to be okay. I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
Gold, glint, smile, blushing face. I used to see souls everywhere. Poisoned, blue, shine. I look closely.
So, what did you end up choosing? There were years when you saw faces everywhere. We had to be gentle with everything in case it had a soul. I remember you saw some sticks on the ground in the shape of a face. You were so worried what would happen if the wind blew. I secretly put the sticks away and showed you the face on this spoon. Look, she transformed, I said. You were so serious, studying it, thinking how a soul could transform shapes. Eventually you stopped seeing faces everywhere. Does the world have fewer souls in it now than when you were a child? Or are they still out there? For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner. The memory I'll lose is the one you're forming right now. I want you to have it forever. Standing here, you're having a last taste of home.
Smart sih si animasi tuangnya ditutupin sama mangkoknya, jadi kayak mereka nggak harus ngegambar si makanannya. Keren.
Now you're protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off. And never tamper with it. Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up. lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too? Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you, for the future.
Harus semua. Yeah.
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad.
Yeah, this is really
hiking,
good.
On a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet. I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known. Public sleep music is a tradition of ours here. When the music ends, the village will begin to wake up. We have plenty of fresh water here. I wonder if it's more scarce in the outside world. Last night there was a goodbye party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumiya. Last night, my friends wrote down their hopes for my trip and tied them to the branches of this tree. A wish fell off the tree. I'm not supposed to read them, but it might be good for you to have an example of one. I can go against tradition and go with austerity. Smells like an old man's toes dipped in cinnamon. I had to drink this gross potion last night. Like my pendant, it's supposed to protect my brain. This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions. There are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work. This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it. Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here. This is the cafe where my dad used to read his poems. He wrote one for me. Maybe he wrote it for you too. Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it. Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird. The elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception. Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
Anjir, ini kayak kota di atas gunung gitu. Gila, Cok. Kayak Machu Picchu. Keren coba.
I go fishing here with my best friend Pate, even though there's nothing to catch. We both appreciate the silence. Karo Village was founded during the modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image. This flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them. Drip, just as slow, reliable, and oddly satisfying as life itself in this little village.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
Wow, look at that. It's insane. Holy crap, it's really cool. New bike shop.
These bikes were used by messengers a long, long time ago. Tay fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
I'll go with blue. Oh shit, oke. Anjir keren cok, sumpah. Oh my god, gila. Wow, gila beautiful banget. Sumpah. Oh my god. Yo, this looks so good. Holy. Anjir keren banget sumpah. Yo, this game is very beautiful. Oh my god, I'm just taking in the scenery. This is amazing. Oh my god, this is insane. What? Yo, crazy. Oh my god! Oh! Whoa! Go insane, bro. Gila sih, sumpah keren. Oh my god, through these tunnels, brother? Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! Oh, holy crap! Whoa! Whoa! That's really cool! I'm gonna stop here. Oh shit. Oh my god, look at that! Oh shit, that's insane! Yo! Ah, go. I should have stopped back there. Like, ada sesuatu gitu anjir. Let's go back. Enggak deh, enggak usah deh. Oh my god, this is insane. Can I take this one? I'm gonna take this one.
I can see in these letters that the outside world has extremes of beauty and tragedy beyond anything I've known. They were right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible. Before setting up in Kero village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around. I wish humans had evolved to sing instead of talk.
This is a very beautiful game. Oops. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that! Oh my god! Wow! Sumpah keren banget!
village, these cranes look like little creatures, grazing. I had no idea how huge they are.
Here's a float.
I heard at some point the tides got less predictable. A place I've never had before.
Ah, gak bisa ke situ ya? Terus gue kemana dong? Situ anjir bener, cuman lewat mana? Where do I go? Oh, I think. Okay, sorry.
A crane to move materials around. The things that used to be possible.
Aduh, hanya terkodok lagi. Hah? A goat?
We learned about old technology in school, but not much about animals. What are these strange goat-like creatures? Are they simply goats?
This is a lamb. That's a terrible picture. Fuck it.
I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time. I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end, or more importantly, how soon. On a cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time. Nobody can have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me.
Kayaknya udahan dulu deh. Kayak kita nyari shelter dulu. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.